You said something just now that I was taken aback, ma. You said you feel disappointed that Natasha came out to air her point. So is it that when the woman is sexually harassed, as she claims, she should keep quiet? Misogyny should continue?
No, I don't.
That women should not speak up? Nobody should talk because she has won election, she's in Senate now.
You have passed that. By the time you contest election and get to Senate, you understand? Yeah. You have passed that. You know, you are past that stage of your life of being sexually harassed.
Really?
So yes, by the time you go there and start, you are past that. You go there, so you are all equal in that Senate.
So, really? So if somebody
you are all equal,
it's
out of order. And again, it shows weakness. You don't allow it.
So is it a show of weakness for a woman to speak out?
It cannot happen in the Senate.
Really?
I'm not saying that the lady is lying. I'm not done. But again, my dear, when you get to Senate, you are there as a person. You are not there as a man or woman. You are there as a person. It doesn't matter what you are carrying between
but she's
whatever.
Complaining
you
understand? That there's no equality.
You are there. And then, mind
That's
you,
what she's complaining about.
I don't think at the stage of, I respect that girl. I like her. She's very intelligent, very, very well spoken. You understand? But I do not think that the person you call sir, because first of all, if you call somebody sir, then you are giving the person a cane to whip you.
Now, wow, my people, this Senator Natasha matter don't get killed. Now, so this senator, Mrs. Florence Jiwa, they talk say, wetin Natasha talk no be true. According to her, it's a sign of weakness to come out as a senator to say that you were sexually harassed. Guys, according to this particular senator, by the time you contest election and get to the Senate, you have practically passed that stage of your life of being harassed. You go there to serve and you are all equal in that place. So if you come out and say, look at what happened, or I was harassed, that means, well, you are only showing you are weak. So this lady in particular, accused Senator Natasha Akpoti of being weak. That the worst sign of the weakness of a woman is to come out and make these declarations that you were assaulted sexually. Guys, does this really make sense? I mean, what sort of statement is this? Because the same person saying Natasha wouldn't have come out to make this statement, she coming out to make this statement means she's weak. Will come out tomorrow. Had it been Natasha did not make this statement and probably the truth got disclosed by another person, they will still come out and say Natasha did not open up. Oh, Natasha did not open up to Nigerians. Natasha did not open up to the public to tell the public what she was going through. And they will start blaming her. Why didn't she open up? Now Natasha has opened up. Her coming out to say, look at what she passed through, has been tagged as a sign of weakness. That was how another senator also made a statement that Natasha Akpoti is a mother of 6 children from 6 different fathers. This was coming from the Senate Deputy Chief Whip. Guys.
8 December 2023. I was among the senators that attended the birthday ceremony of the Senate President. Right from the Victor Atta Airport, I drove in the same vehicle with the said senator, with her husband. In fact, I was in the front seat while the senator and her husband was at the back seat. We attended series of programs of the Senate President within Uyo town. At the end of the day, we moved to Ekotekbene, the hometown of the Senate President. I remember very well, as we were coming down from the vehicle, she was complaining of her shoe penny her that made her and her husband to stay back while I rushed inside the building to join other senators to inspect the building of the Senate President. I must tell you for free, and that is the truth, Senator Natasha never joined us inspecting the buildings of the Senate President. She was seated at the parlor with her husband. The Senate President took us to the chapel, and called those who are Catholic senators to join him in a Holy Mass. We celebrated the Holy Mass, and at the end of the day, ended up in her garden, and he hosted us. There was never a time the Senate President touched Natasha. There was never a time the Senate President told Natasha, oh, you like my house? I will come back here to have a good time. That never happened. And Senator Natasha knows that very well. So it is disheartening and unbelievable for a senator of the Federal Republic to act of mere provocation simply because you were given a new seat and probably a committee was changed to get up to lay a false allegation against a man that is old enough to be your father. Up till now, I'm still in shock because it's unbelievable.
All right, Mr. Wimboye, you...
And let me cap it up. From the house of the Senate President, I still drove in the same vehicle with Senator Natasha and the husband. I was still in the front seat to 4 Points Hotel, where we all lodged. The following morning, I was with the husband. We had a walk together within the hotel. He never told me of anything that the wife was harassed. Of course, it never happened. For crying out loud, it never happened. The Senate President never had a handshake with Natasha in his house, let alone toasting her. And think of it. How do you think a sane man will toast a married woman in the presence of over 20 senators, in the presence of her husband? Come on. This is unbelievable and should be condemned.
Seems like almost everyone is against Senator Natasha Akpoti over what she said concerning Akpabio. And the most surprising thing here is that these people making all the statements are making statements to defend Godswill Akpabio. Meanwhile, Akpabio himself, the accused, has not made any statement regarding Senator Natasha Akpoti's accusations against him. But I wonder, how come people are coming up to defend Akpabio, most especially senators? Senators are the ones coming up to speak up. They are the ones speaking up against Natasha, you know. Like this lady had said that, as a lady, Natasha is lying because when you get to the Senate, you are there as a person. You are not there as a woman. And at that stage of politics, if you come out and say someone is sexually harassing you, it is a weakness, according to Senator Florence Jiwa, an ex-lawmaker. Meanwhile, another lawmaker, another senator, also came and said Natasha is a liar, that Akpabio never harassed her, that he was there on the day of the housewarming. There were about 20 senators, including Godswill Akpabio himself. And Akpabio never did anything related to sexual advances. You know, that Natasha Akpoti has accused Reno Mokri, the former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, and other persons, that she's only making all these baseless accusations, that she is a liar. Only few persons have spoken in defense of Natasha Akpoti. So something is not adding up here. Something is not adding up.